another video. Pretty exciting day today. I'm on my way to go and pick up all the 2.5 Aggressor body kit for my Fairmont. It's been in the panel shop now since December, about the 5th of December I think it was I dropped it off. It's now like the 16th of January, so I've had all the bits painted and I had it all a bit of a break over Christmas, and now it's all finally ready to be picked up. It's been a long time coming. I've had these parts sitting in my shed now for about 3 years, so to finally get them painted in the same colour as my cars is a pretty good feeling. So can't wait to get there and have a look at them and see what they look like in person. Now the blokes messaged me a couple of days ago to tell me the parts are ready to be picked up and sent me a few photos, so I'll chuck them in the video here. You can see what they look like. Now they look pretty sick, so yeah, hopefully they look as good in person. We'll soon find out, fingers crossed. Alright, we have just picked up the goods, everything's all painted. I got my fuel cap back, so I left my fuel cap with the painter so they could match the paint as good as they could. And the goods are in the back, so time to get it all home now. Got it all wrapped up, make sure none of it gets scratched. But yeah, time to get these babies home. Alrighty, just got home, so time to unload all the parts. So stoked with how it's all turned out. He's matched the colour pretty well. I left my fuel cap there with him, so I've had like a different coloured fuel cap on my car for the last sort of month or so. So I've got that back now finally, but I'm not going to be able to get these on the car till next weekend. It's Friday today, but yeah, this weekend I'll be busy. I've got to work on the other car to get it back ready for the pits for Tuesday. So as of next weekend I've got 10 days off work, so that's when I'll get stuck into putting all this on the car. But yeah, I'm going to get it all out now and get it in the spare room, and yeah, just wait until next weekend. Alright, I can finally get my bloody fuel cap back on, because I've been driving around with an Ego fuel cap on my car, so yeah, makes it look like a piece of shit. So can't wait to get that back on. Alright, and there we go. Got all the parts inside now in a safe place where I know they're not going to get damaged in the spare room. Really stoked with how they're looking, how they've turned out. I've got the side skirts underneath the bed tucked away with the little inserts that go into them, just there. So yeah, can't wait to get them on the car. Also went and got myself a aftermarket, just a wiring harness to wire up the fog lights. My car, being a Fairmont, doesn't have any wiring provision for fog lights, which is quite strange. Doesn't even have the cutout on the left side of the dash like XRs do, and even some Falcons. Yeah, it's weird why they wouldn't have put that in the Fairmont as well, but yeah, they didn't. I think the Gears have it, but not the Fairmonts. So I'm going to have to run an aftermarket. The real way to do it without having to run an aftermarket harness would be to get the full wiring loom for the front clip of the car, which is basically the fuse box which sits in the engine bay and all the wiring which comes off that. But for the sake of running fog lights, it's not really worth doing all that. I mean, I would like to do that so it's done properly, but this setup will work just fine. I'll just have to hide the switch somewhere because I hate the interior not looking factory, so I'll just hide the switch for the fog light somewhere in the dash, and yeah, it'll be fine. But from what I'm seeing, I'm really liking the grey against the cashmere colour. Can't wait to get it all together and get it on the car. Now with the little bumper pods, I didn't get him to do the grey paint on these to match the rear skirt and the side skirts, just because he didn't have to mix up any grey, because all the grey on it was in awesome condition. If you can see here, it's a little bit dirty, but I haven't even washed these. He just masked it up and painted the rest of it, which turned out good. So I'm going to clean all this up, polish all these up by hand when I get it all in the shed, and I may even attempt to touch these up myself with just a grey rattle can. Just get a paint can mixed up with the right colour, and then get a 2K clear can and just do those. But yeah, they're just the pods on the front, so not really stressed. But I do want them grey. I don't want them to look how they're supposed to look. And I'll also have to drill out the bumper for the pods as well. There's meant to be 3 little holes along here so they can bolt on. So I'll have to do that when I go to fit them all next weekend as well. So yeah, I want the whole car up on stands. It'll give me good access and just, yeah, do it all nice and tidy. Now this bonnet turned out, from what I'm seeing, pretty mint. He said he spent quite a bit of time on that because of the rust issues, and he sorted all that out, so I'm hanging to see it on the car. I've always been one against having XR8 bonnets on a 6-cylinder, but yeah, I plan on turboing this car fairly soon once all this is on. So yeah, it won't be so bad. Now I've also gone and bought some new aftermarket headlights as well to go in when I put all this on, and I've got some fog lights on the way. I bought some aftermarket fog lights as well. Bought them a couple of nights ago, so hopefully they'll be here by next weekend when I want to get all this on the car. I've got 10 days off as of next weekend. I've got the Breeze car to go over the pits on Tuesday. It's now Sunday, so my plan is hopefully to get the car over the pits on Tuesday. I'll have a work order then of what it needs, and then I can order any parts that I need this week. I'll get them posted. If I can't get them at the shops, get them posted express to home. So when I've got that 10 days off next week, I can get the Breeze car smashed out, get that ready to be registered, and get all this on my car as well. Plus there's some things to do around the house, so I'll be pretty busy for those 10 days. But I'm just stoked to finally get all these bits painted. I did contemplate doing it all myself, but then in the end I just thought, fuck it. Like I said, I think I mentioned in the previous video, to me it was like a Christmas present to myself to just take it all in and get it done. So yeah, until Tuesday, not much happening with these cars, but yeah, be a bit coming up soon. Can't wait.